Hey guys, so today I have a book haul as well as letting you guys know what I'm reading for this weekend. So let me go ahead and get into the good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the book haul. These books that I got were in the month of November. They are some that I also got for my birthday, so that was exciting. So, okay, the first book that I went ahead and got was Fruits Basket Volume 2. I own 1, 3 through 7 at the moment. I was missing 2, and I've gotten halfway through 1. And yeah, so we'll see when we get into this one. The next book that I went ahead and got was Champion by Marie Lu. This is the third and final book in the Legend trilogy. I've already read it earlier this month. It is amazing. I really loved it. So yeah. The next book that I went ahead and got was Daylighters by Caine. This is I want to say it's the last book. I'm 95% sure it's supposed to be the last one. I think this is book 15 in the Morganville Vampire series. I have read up until book 9. Or 8 or 9. But I do own all of them, like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, yes. The next book that I went ahead and got was The Fury Heart by Richelle Mead. This is the fourth book in the Bloodline series, and I can't wait to read it. I really enjoy it, even though I have not finished book 3 or anything like that, but I will go ahead and get to it soon. Yay! These are the books that I went ahead and got for my birthday. Fury Heart was one of the ones that I did get for my birthday, so I went ahead and got the second book in the Angel Fall. I think it's called something else, but this is World After by Suzanne E. This is such a pretty book. The next book that I went ahead and got was The Iron Traitor by Kagawa. This is, I don't know if this is supposed to be like book 6 or if it's book 2 in a spin-off to the Iron Fae, but this book is so shiny and I love the way the uneven pages are. I really enjoy it, but yes, I do own the first one. I guess this is like, it says The Iron Fae Call of the Forgotten, so I don't know if it's a spin-off, but I have read up until book 3 in the Iron Fae. I have not read the Iron King, the Lost Prince, and this one, the Iron Traitor. So I really like the series, so I can't wait to get into it again. The next book that I went ahead and got was Horizon by Alyson Noel. This is the fourth and final book in the Soul Seeker series. I do own books 1, 2, and 4. I did not realize I did not have book 3, so now I am on the hunt for book 3 so that I can go ahead and read the series. I know it has to do with magic in a way. I'm not too sure, but I did like her Immortal series. I did have all 6 of those books, so I'm eager to go ahead and get into this one. So with a lot of time on my hands, I know I'll get to it as soon as I get book 3, so yeah. The next book that I went ahead and received was Darkness Splintered by Keri Arthur. This is the 6th book in the Dark Angel series that follows Risa. I have read books 1, 2, and 3, if I'm not mistaken, if not just 1 and 2. It's considered, I call it paranormal romance, but I think this is considered urban fantasy. Yes, it's considered urban fantasy, but yes, I love Keri Arthur. She's one of my favorite paranormal writers. I enjoyed her Riley Jensen series. I know I've mentioned that in the past, so I'm super excited. I want to read it, but there's only one more book left, and I would hate to go ahead and read like 4, 5, and 6 and then have to wait, I think, like 7 months for the final book, so I might hold off on it just so that I don't have that obsession that I need the last book. The next books that I went ahead and got were ebooks, and yes. So the first ebook that I went ahead and got was Sentinel by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the final book in the Covenant series. I started the Covenant series at the end of October, the beginning of November, because after reading the latest book in the Lux series, I was curious to know how Jennifer L. Armentrout would finish a series, and I know Sentinel came out on November 2nd, so I was like, let me go ahead and read this one and see how it ends, like if I'm going to be heartbroken or anything like that. Like, I know it's a totally different story, but I was just curious on how she would end a story. So I went ahead and purchased Centennial, and did go ahead and read it, and I truly enjoyed it. I wish there was another book, and I know that there is a spin-off to be coming that will follow in the steps of Seth. So I can't wait just to kind of jump in back into that world. So yeah. After that ebook, I did go ahead and also purchase Beautiful Player, and I also purchased Beautiful Beginning, because I know in my last video I kept saying Beautiful Ending, but it's Beautiful Beginning. So I bought those two ebooks as well. These two books basically consist of characters in the Beautiful Bastard world. Beautiful Player consists of Will and his love interest, and Beautiful Beginning is basically the wedding that we're all waiting for from our favorite couple from the Beautiful Bastard series, and that is Bennett Ryan and Chloe Mills, and I really enjoyed it. I've already read it, but I'll go ahead and mention all of that in my wrap-up. So the next ebook that I did go ahead and purchase was 4 Seconds to Lose by K.A. Tucker. This story will follow our favorite club owner, Caine. If you've read any of the books in the 10 Tiny Breaths series, I can't wait. He's always kind of intrigued me as a character, especially the help that he wants to go ahead and give the strippers that work at his club. So, kind of curious about it. So, I went ahead and I picked it up. So, yes. This is my book haul. These are the books that I went ahead and acquired in the month of November. And because I am going to be posting this video on Friday, I will also include my Friday reads. So what I'm reading at the moment is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. I am maybe halfway through or 1/3 into the book. I've read it before. I was kind of trying to refresh my memory after seeing the movie. A lot of things are kind of coming back to me as I'm reading it, so I might not finish the book. Doesn't mean that I'll never like kind of reread it. I might just go back and forth between another book. So either I'll go ahead and read, like I can't kind of choose, but which are kind of like my top couple of reads that I want to go ahead and do, is either 4 Seconds to Lose by K.A. Tucker, Losing Hope by Colleen Hoover, Twisted Perfection, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called, by Abbi Glines. Or the other one that I'm kind of leaning to is Real by Katy Evans. I'm not too sure what I want to read. I do want to read another book, but my reading has been insane for the month of November. I've read so many books and novellas. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know which ones to go ahead and choose. Like, I kind of like kind of leaning back and forth, and I haven't decided yet. So if you guys have read any of the 4 books I just mentioned, and there's one that you think I should read, or maybe a whole different book, leave it in the comments down below. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!